Hello, thank you for joining me once again. Today is Saturday, March 29th, the day of the solar eclipse. And we would have had it this morning, so it should have already passed. So I can now take all of my crystals out and put them back because I don't expose my crystals to eclipses. Just something that I do. Hey. Well, I wanted to come on and talk about a couple of things that have been on my mind and to tell you about a dream that I had last night. So, in my dream, it was one of those situations to where you're in a different house. I was in a different house. I didn't know where it was, who the people I was with. However, the man that was there appeared to be knowledgeable. I'll just put it that way. So in my dream, we're doing stuff around this house, and this man walks in and says that we have flood waters coming. There's flood, and I was like, what do you mean flood waters? And he was like, look. And I looked to my left, and I saw waters coming, but in the distance, it was like the ocean. And I'm not near the ocean. It would take me 4 hours to drive to the ocean, and it would be to my right, to the east. This was to my left. And I looked at it and I said, that's not a flood, that's a tsunami. Because it looked just like the ocean waters, how they're rising in a big wave that's coming to you towards the land. Yeah. And then the waters really started coming in, and we all went ran into the next room where the direction of the force of the water would be heading. And I thought that the water was going to push us through the wall, but it didn't. We were like right there. And there was like a window or whatever, so water was flowing through, but and at this point I had closed my eyes. I had my eyes closed the whole time, and I'm like, calling upon angels and everything, and because I didn't know, what was going to be the end result of this. And when it was over, the man was like, okay, it's over, come on, we can go. And I opened my eyes, and the water was receding. So I don't know if a tsunami is coming from the West Coast. I don't know if it just represent lots of floods that were coming, and it was going to be like a tsunami, feeling like, because the words that I heard were, there are flood waters coming. And I woke up the dream ended after that. So whether that's the West Coast, whether it's towards the West, like places like, we've seen that horrible earthquake that just happened, so in those areas, because usually tsunamis occur from earthquakes under the ocean water, ocean floors, or just earthquakes. And that's how tsunamis occur. So just sharing, just saying. That was my dream. And then the other thing that I wanted to talk about, I was supposed to talk about it yesterday, but it slipped my mind, about people making you feel guilty, guilt tripping you for their illnesses, for their lack of wanting to be better. Because what had been coming to me was that some people really do not want to get better. They want to stay sick, and subconsciously it's for the purpose of somebody, they get the attention that they're looking for. Somebody's going to take care of them. So I'm saying all of this to say, because it keeps been on my mind, and so now I'm making sure that I talk about it so that I can release it, so it doesn't be on there anymore. So if you have somebody who's sick, elderly, and they're refusing to take their medication, or they're refusing to follow doctor's orders or instructions, doing what they know, eating what they know they shouldn't be eating, or doing things that they know that they shouldn't be doing. But yet when they fall ill or into a situation to where, help me, and take me to, I need to go to the doctor, take me, the doctor said this is, whatever the case may be. Don't allow people to guilt trip you into the choices that they make in life. If they choose to stay sick, if they choose to play the victim and the woe is me, and no, I don't want to drink water. No, I don't want to ground myself. No, I don't want to connect and do what's right, or meditate and calm my mind, or go within and listen. I'd rather stay sick and you can take care of me. Oh, those people are choosing their paths. And I don't know who I'm speaking to, but this way it can get off my mind. Yes, we are to help another. Yes, we are to be there to help another. But do not let a person misuse you, guilt trip you, or make you feel bad for their choices that they are making in life when you're trying to live a healthy, positive life full of vibrance and going within and your guidance to what you know is the better way of life to be, if that made sense. So whomever this is for, don't let the ones that choose not to better themselves pull you down. I've spoken about, just hearing about online, being of different forums I'm a part of, so I can hear what other people are saying, what's going on. And I hear a lot of talk of the med beds, thinking that, the med beds they're real and they exist and all that, and soon they'll be released to the public, and, my health will get better and so forth. But my comment or thoughts to that is, it's like, what difference is it going to be for you to receive that type of cure-all if you're going to continue to do the same thing to your body? If you're not taking care of your body now, what difference does it make of what miracle will come along if you're not willing to do right by your body in the first place? So something to think about. I'm just sharing, I'm just talking for entertainment purposes only, my personal opinion, and I'm just sharing. Yes. So I think that was it. I do have a lot to do today as far as working on my channel. I keep saying that I have this music that I need to upload. So I need to get to that, because staying balanced in this energy is also important and challenging for, I know I've been feeling all kind of pressure in my head, just throughout my body, and I welcome it. I sit in it. I breathe through it, and knowing that it's just the expansion of me. So, yeah. There was something else I was going to say, but that may have been it on. I know this wasn't going to be a very long video. I wasn't going to get on here and talk much. Like I said, I have a lot to do, but it feels like there was one more thing that I was going to talk about, along the lines of with the administration and things that I think that may get ready to happen. We've already seen once that legal statuses, citizenship get reversed. I think we're going to see more of that. And I think it's going to cause a lot of confusion. And so I don't know what you need to do to back up your information. I've said already, take picture of your driver's license, have that in your phone, because I feel like there will be a lot of, people getting stopped. Can I see your ID? And then they take their ID and put it in their pocket and say, can I see your ID? And it's like, well, I just gave it to you. And it's like, sir, can I see your ID? Or ma'am, may I see your ID? that type of thing. I've spoke about how people are being approached by people in regular plain clothes that are, supposedly are ICE, and are in regular cars, supposedly by ICE. I'm just concerned that this will just be what people do, just because they feel that it is their right, because they got some bug up their butt feeling like they're helping the country along, or just in truth it's their evil hearts being shown, the darkness in their hearts, for all to see. Make sure if you see something like that, record it. Take your phone out, record that, record the drivers, the license plate numbers of the car, the people, all of that, just to be on the safe side, not imposing fear. Because I can tell you this, true fear is walking in all that rhetoric that is being spun and given. While we watch the vice president go to Greenland and speak on their lands of how they will be much better off if they allowed America to, take over, or whatever the case may be. Just colonizing at its right in your face. Once again, Pluto return, United States. What was it established on at that time? What was happening on that time? It was a lot of colonizing, going and taking over other people's lands and so forth. So, and could that also fall into the form of citizenship, coming and taking people's citizenship and declaring it void or illegal, or whatever the case may be, and causing deportations amongst people in that level? Because once again, I say, who's going to stop this man? Who's going to stop this administration? This is what they said they were going to do, and they are doing it. And when it comes down to the voting, and I don't know why I'm talking so much about voting now, but it's what's coming to me. I seriously wonder, because there was an executive order that Diaper Don just did the other day, and it had to do with voter integrity. So I don't know if something is going to get kind of like pushed under the rug and it'll be nationwide, because he wants to like change it to like paper ballots, 1-day voting, proof of citizenship at the voting. I mean, just chaos. And like I said, if we do have another election come midterms, I feel like it's just going to be so influenced and chaotic that the fairness of it really will not be there. I already said how here in Georgia they're slated to take away 450,000 voters off the voter rolls, the register, here in Georgia. So what's happening in your state? What's happening around? For whatever reason, they're choosing to remove people based upon some I don't know what where these people are able to come forth and say, I don't think this person is legal. So just check out your surroundings, check out what is happening around you, and in the meantime, prepare your household. You may think I'm walking in fear. You may not. Take it as advice. Don't take it, Swipe away, listen, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Whatever your choice may be. That's just where we are right now. So just sharing my opinions, just saying be aware. Don't act like you never heard or you didn't know, or how could they, or that, they can't do that. That's illegal. Well, if they've passed a law and you just weren't paying attention, well, then it makes it legal. So that's it. So I love you, and I will be back My intention is to come on live tomorrow and have a spiritual woo-woo time. Yeah, have some fun, gather, chat, pull cards, doing grounding, connecting, energy work, whatever the case may be. Those are my intentions. Let's see where it goes. All right. So until the next time, have the most benevolent day.